Hi everyone, let's get started to our next tutorial, which is analytic views. So let me connect to the HANA database. Let's start the HANA Studio and let me close all the perspectives and let me open the modular perspective. Okay, on the left side you will see the HANA system that we will be working on, and let me expand this, and here you can see the schema that we'll be focusing on. So first thing, what is an analytic view? Analytic views are the multi-dimensional views or OLAP cubes, you can say. Using analytic views, you analyze values from a single fact table that is based on the related attributes from the data foundation, or it could be from an attribute views. So let's create an analytic view. So this is the schema that we'll be working on, which is efashion_tutorial, and under this schema we have 4 dimension tables and the 5th one is a fact table. So let me create an analytic view. So to create an analytic view, let me close this catalog and we will go to the content tab. Okay, under the content tab we have this package which is already created and it has one of the attribute view. So let me create an analytic view in this particular package. So let's select the analytic view and let me name this as shop_facts. Okay, click on next, and here you will see all the schemas which are available in this particular HANA system. So let's select efashion_tutorial schema, and under that we can select the different tables that we are interested in. So we need all the 4 dimension table and the facts table. So let me select all of them. So using the shift key we can select all the tables at one shot. And you can click on add. On the right side all the 5 tables will be added and click on finish. So you will see that all the 5 tables that we have selected are there in the central canvas. So let me move around, organize them properly. So what I'll do is I will move the dimension tables on the corners and the fact table on the center. So this being a dimension table, let me move it around. This being a dimension table, let me move it around. And for our example, this is the facts table, which is shop_facts. So let me bring this particular table at the center of it. Okay, so now in this case we have 4 dimension tables on the 4 corners and the facts table in the center. So let me map these particular keys. So article_id from article_color lookup, we are mapping this particular field to article_id in the shop_facts table. Okay, next is shop_id from outlet lookup table. I am going to map it to the facts table. So let me drag this to shop_id. Okay, and week_id from year, calendar year lookup table, I'll be mapping this to the facts table. And okay, and lastly the article ID. So in this case the article ID, let me see whether it allows me to create it here. Yes, so we have created the mapping between the facts table and the dimension tables. So next step is what we are going to do is we are going to select the attributes what we need and the measures that we are going to use it for the analytic view. So from this table, let me select article underscore label and color underscore label. Right click them and add as an attribute. Okay, from this table, let me select category and sales price, and let me add them as an attribute. From the outlet lookup table, let me select the shop name and its address and rest of the fields, and let me add them as the attribute. Okay, from this table, let me select year, quarter, month and fiscal period and add them as an attribute. Okay, next thing is what I am going to do is I am going to add the amount underscore sold and quantity underscore sold as the measure. So right click on add as measure and they will be added under the measure section. Okay, so now we have created the mapping, we have selected the private attributes, we have selected the measures, and next thing what I am going to do is I am going to validate whether any errors are there in this. Okay, so no errors. At the bottom you can see the status of that particular execution. Now we can activate this particular view. So this view is activated. Now let's see, go to this particular analytic view and click on data preview. You should be able to see all the data that you have selected. That's all. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining.